History Month or whatever. Please don't get me wrong if I get that wrong. I know it's Pride Month, I can't remember if it's politics and history, if that's later in the year. But I want to kind of take a look at some of the games that have maybe been an open conversation or that have given fair representation to people from the LGBT community. So I've never played this game before, but I've heard that it is
Neo San Francisco, 2064
very,
AD.
with, you know,
The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking
identities.
technology.
We are just gonna jump straight in. 2064, the only memory. I have no idea what to expect into this. I've heard it's quite cyberpunk, that's about it. So we're gonna hit new game and we're just gonna see where it takes us. So Mid-Boss presents.
Neo San Francisco, 2064 AD. The world thrives on a constant flow of groundbreaking technology. Cybernetic augmentation and genetic modification allow the repair and enhancement of almost any part of a human body. Millions of people jack into virtual worlds every day to work, play, and connect with one another with advanced brain-to-machine technology. Easier access to genetic modification leaves hybrids walking the streets, looking less human every day. However, some can't keep up with the fast-paced changes around them. They say that ROMs, now commonplace thanks to Parallax, are leading humans to a place where we can never come back, losing the survival skills that we have relied on for millennia. Relationship organizational managers are compiled with virtual intelligence and can seem human-like in their interactions. But despite the marketing hype, at their core, they are only brainless machines. Organizations, like the Human Revolution, seek to slow the relentless pace of progress, fearing that unchecked technology will make us lose the very things that make us human. High above the rising tension below, a Parallax engineer has blurred the line even further. And with this, humanity's destiny will be altered forever.
Okay, so very sci-fi it seems. It's a cute little robot. I like his face. His or her face. I'm not quite sure, but it's a cute robot. Gosh, that was really bright actually. I'm sitting in a dark room. I should not be sitting in a dark room. Right. 2064, Read-Only Memories, a new cyberpunk adventure. See where this goes. I'm quite liking the retro aesthetic to it actually, it's quite nice. Well, 2064. What? Home sweet home. Okay. Maybe not so sweet. Must say might be a better descriptor, yeah. Games match IRL. Alright, so it's kind of a point and click adventure, it seems. Do we have anything in the inventory? Just my ID. Okay. Book. Look at book. Copy of Woodfield. Sometimes the old books are the best, especially if you want to pop to I feel like that is literally just we give the book a pep talk. You keep that window open, hold your position, don't lose focus. Oh my lord, it's not even doom suitable shield. You picked Slacker, wow. Maybe I should do my dishes then, I suppose. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very good. I'm gonna take these. I can pick headphones up. Headphones are always handy to have, especially if I'm going out and about in the world. GX Ultra Beats. I'll have to do a product review, okay. They're smart headphones. You used to be able to use them with some things lying around your apartment, so I'll probably don't use them with the computer, basically. What's in the fridge? Oh, I am not looking after myself in this game, am I? A stack of papers. Look at that stack of papers. Unpublished novel. This guy's a worse procrastinator than me. Let's go to bed. Okay. I good old Lappy. It may not be the most powerful, or the fastest, or the best screen. But, well, it works. Here's an item. Use the headphones. Well, those damn headphones. I thought it was a pineapple for a second. This plant's in pretty bad shape. Is this supposed to be one that easy plants to take care of? I wouldn't know. I don't know how to care for anything, not even myself. Okay, so I'm gonna submit my article. Talk to Lappy. Looking pretty hot there, Lappy. It helps I turn everything on, doesn't it? Oh, I bet it will. Can I tell you what? What? I look at this YouTube one here. Better finish it. Okay. Okay, that's news, journal thing, YouTube, and inbox. So I'm gonna go here. Oh, well, I'm gonna look at it. Which one you use it? I'll get the hands eventually. Okay. Compose using journalistic. Use trial. Do I have to? View apply. Oh. Oh. It's family friendly, guys. First choice was clear. The first choice was very clear. Pictures of baby animals. We don't like those gaming vids on this channel. Ruining my own integrity, and I've not even got any followers yet. Okay, do this. Cracks knuckles. It's a really short review. I guess it needs to be much better than that, but it looks kind of short. Okay, so we are actually living in poverty. We're not just a complete lazy so-and-so. That's good to know that there's more going on here than I just can't be bothered to get out of bed. Hey, now I can go to bed. Or you could read some more TV and catch up on some news before you sleep. Okay. Invitation. Everybody come see the lighting ceremony of the Christmas tree downtown for your friends. Alright. It's a trap! Okay, we're just gonna go back and we're gonna look and see if there's anything on okay today. It's good just to get a little bit of background to current events. Charlie Nova, whoever that is, sports article, local news. So we're gonna go with current events. Read the current event articles. Okay, human revolutions remain vigilant in the hashtag Stay Human protest in Upper Market. December 19th. The Human Revolution is on day 10 of a protest outside various Genius clinics around the city, including those in East Bay and down the peninsula. Genius, the gene splicing treatment facility, has met with much controversy since the organization reached mainstream exposure over the past few years. Okay. Genius employee Mort Crane spoke to OK Today exclusively. According to him, most Genius workers are up in arms, claiming they're being terrorized in their own city. We are here to help people who need gene therapy for their own personal reasons, whatever they are, said Crane. That seems fair enough. Individual rights have always been paramount importance, as it continued, and we believe that our customers have the right to live as they please or require. That seems fair to me. The Human Revolution stands behind their claim that Genius is diluting the human experience by providing hybrids with gene splicing treatments. The group feels the goals stated by Genius, in addition to newer cybernetic technology, are warping humanity into a very scary dark future. They're playing God in the most senseless of ways. We were born human. Who would to mess with our genes and start turning everybody into who knows what, said one protester, who asked to remain anonymous. Okay. It's ridiculous and scary. It is not human. Counterpoint cybernetic enhancement. More information is to the following as the story develops late into the holiday 2064 season. Okay, so current affairs, there seems to be a divide amongst people, I guess. Some people are obviously all for gene splicing and improving human race, as it were. Other people are completely against it. It's unnatural, it's scary. And both sides kind of a point, you know? Just Charlie Nova.
Hey, it's Charlie Nova,
God.
host of Star in the Stratosphere, and Tonight in the Stars. Join Ryan D. Josio and the Hassy Boys for our 10th annual TMI New Year's Eve special, where I'll interview some of the hottest celebrities and find out what their plans are for 2065. Tune in or join us live at Union Square for the big show, starting at 10 p.m.
Okay. We're interested in sports? No, we're not. What does that mean locally? A story about broken down Fuyo stand. Okay. So, I think with that we're gonna just log out for tonight, and use our bed. Sleeping bed. Go to sleep. Like, this little HUD thing is giving me, like, night trap flashbacks. Oh. Hello? Who are you? This is my bedroom. Leave me alone in poverty, please. Okay, so this robot
good.
setup.
You're finally awake.
Ah. I like this one.
I'm honestly not sure why most humans still have such lengthy sleep cycles. It seems rather inconvenient. Are you significantly opposed to cybernetic augments?
Like, it doesn't give you the option to actually give your answer. What the heck? Let's see if we got into my
I
phone.
came in through the door, of course.
Of course, you know, I watched that.
The cryptographic algorithms it uses are actually quite atrocious.
Wow, just installed
It
my door
only
out,
took me 17 trillion clock cycles to break your entry code. It looks rather imposing, but it's actually a knockoff of the SecuGate M/14723-B.
Okay.
Don't feel too bad. I actually cheated a bit when I cross-referenced likely numeric combinations against the stored personal data on you. I'm I'm not certain why you picked the birthday of your first dog, but it would be sufficiently obscure to defeat most casual attempts to enter. Frankly, I felt a little silly that I took the time to do all that once I noticed that the lock on your window is broken.
Oh. Yeah, and it's jammed open with a boot. Whoops.
And that you left it open. I know a lot of things. Honestly, it would have taken me longer if I had to enter the codes manually, but it was trivial to slice through the door's firewall and try against the stored data directly. I would suggest investing in an Insect Model 1355 automatic security door. The 1385 is newer, but I find the added attack vector introduced by the integrated voice commands isn't worth the convenience.
Thanks, buddy. I'll take your advice
The
right as soon as I'm not
1355
drowning in the
also
sink
has
juice.
300 5-star reviews on Congo.
Okay, so what are you doing in my
I
apartment?
hope you don't mind.
I'm just confused.
While you were asleep, I had some spare time on my hands, so I reorganized your records and entertainment media using BISAC.
Okay.
Once that was done, I found the cleanliness of your living and workspace to be suboptimal
Oh, yeah,
conditions for
explain
the
it.
long-term performance of my micro-actuators. So I took the liberty of cleaning the place up a bit. As you awoke, I was attempting to interface and make performance adjustments to your personal computer, but I've run into a bit of a snag.
What?
Unfortunately, your motherboard seems to have had a critical failure while I was attempting to remove some particularly nasty malware.
You broke my piece of crap laptop. How dare you?
An electrical surge caused significant damage to several other components as well. I would consider it no great loss, though. Why were you using that dinosaur to begin with?
Have you looked at my apartment? You can, like, break into my door code. Surely you know my bank details.
Don't fret! I did manage to back up your data drive's contents on my storage before the crash.
Huh.
Additionally, I am willing to serve as your personal computer until you can procure a replacement or provide the parts necessary for me to make the repairs.
Oh, I'm okay with that.
It is the least I can do.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking.
I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to engage you in any sort of subterfuge, but I tend to ramble on a bit when I'm nervous. I have all the necessary protocols, but I've never actually spoken to another person besides Hayden until now.
Who's Hayden? Oh, so I know Hayden.
Well, saying I know Hayden is putting it simply, but yes. I don't really know. That's why I'm here. Help me. You aren't quite my only hope, but you're certainly the most statistically supported. The beginning. Okay, yes, I can do that. Earlier tonight, Hayden's apartment was assaulted by some persons unknown to me. He seemed frightened, terrified even, and instructed me to escape. I crawled out of a window, and after some deliberation, hurried here. I heard them breaking down the door as I left. He is one of the top researchers at Parallax, but there's no way that alone would be enough to get him kidnapped. I suspect it has to do with me. Excuse me. I forgot to introduce myself. I've never had the pleasure of doing so before. I am Turing. I know this must sound quite unflattering, but I suppose you could describe me as one of Hayden's experiments.
Okay.
He's currently researching advanced machine intelligence at Parallax. I am a personal side project of his. Exploring true artificial sapience. It's possible that the idea of a sapient machine could scare or tempt an organization into kidnapping him. Either to stop his research, or to take it and use it for themselves. A regular ROM has virtual intelligence. They can appear rather smart, even human-seeming when you talk to them. But they're just cleverly programmed to respond to a variety of situations in an organic manner. They aren't in any way self-deterministic. As for myself, much of my code wasn't actually written by Hayden, but rather compiled during my infancy as I learned to interact with the world around me. But despite my ability to self-modify my code, I am afraid to adapt or develop any further without Hayden's guidance. Did he only program me with the illusion of free will? How would you? Hayden once told me that his desire to create artificial life stemmed from his... How can any of us tell that we aren't just puppets dancing to someone else's will? You're right. I apologize for the tangent. I ran an algorithm against every contact in Hayden's address book. Based on the combined deductions of personal profile, directness of connection to Hayden, occupational skill, and probable motive, you were the candidate most likely to both be able and willing to help me. And the one least likely to be suspected of doing so. The numbers don't lie about your investigative skills, but I will admit your total lack of recent successes is worrisome. Don't worry, if Hayden trusted you, I trust you. You're strong-willed and capable. If anything, it's worth trying for Hayden. Benefit the most from taking Hayden prisoner. Admittedly, Hayden has become increasingly paranoid as of late and has warned me to stay alert, but he would never specify anyone I should fear when I asked.
Okay.
It's not as though There are several multinational corporations that could make use of his engineering skills, but I can't imagine any of them would go as far as snatching him.
No, that seems a bit extreme. Well then, I guess we should get started.
Indeed, time is of the essence. I took the liberty of charging the AutoCab fare from here to Hayden's apartment to your personal finance account, and the car has just arrived.
Yeah, I can't totally afford that. Let's just go to heck with it. My bed.
That's strange.
Why is this his apartment?
Well, the door for our home seems to have already been repaired.
Oh yeah. seems kind of strange.
I'm certain my audio sensors picked up the sounds of his assailants breaking the lock.
Okay.
It's possible.
Try not to.
Most of the repairs to the building are handled by the automated systems.
So it's very possible it can be repaired on its own.
At best, it means someone is aware there's a situation here. Let's proceed carefully.
Right, so.
Oh, a lucky break.
Oh.
It seems my access codes still work. Hayden's door has far better security than yours does.
Rude.
Will do.
That's actually such a nice apartment. It doesn't look like there was much of a struggle here.
I'm not surprised. Hayden is not the most physically intimidating of individuals.
Oh, fair enough.
I doubt he could have fought off a serious assault. I should have stayed and tried to protect him.
Yeah, aren't you programmed against starving humans? Is not even the laws
Of
for
course
robotics?
not. How silly.
Oh.
To make a machine intelligence truly self-deterministic, it must be able to self-modify.
So no laws of robotics? Oh, gosh.
Any
we're getting
sapient
dangerous
worth their
territory.
silicon would be able to code around such an inhibitor eventually.
I don't think that's a good
I
thing,
could
mate.
rip your arm off right now if I cared to.
Yeah, please don't.
I won't for the same reason you don't go around randomly killing people. The social contract, as a useful construct, is just as apparent to me as it is to you. It simply isn't acceptable to go on a murderous rampage. Self-defense and defense of one's home and family is typically allowed, though. I could have and may even have been obligated to come to Hayden's defense. But I...
Okay, you did the right thing.
Excellent point.
Wrecking Zarto.
Let's start searching for clues.
Okay, detective time. Roll my sleeves up. What do we have? We got some photos here. Look at photos. Should hate trouble. We're all working at a company like Parallax. Sure, she'll be more than well. Oh, yeah, I would totally know. Can we use them? I don't know. I've never met a Satan before. I could.
Hayden likes the natural light that this apartment affords. This window here is where I escaped from.
Guess that explains why it's open.
It is a considerable distance to the ground below. I took the fire escape.
Ah, smart robot. Okay, ROM component in Hayden's headset. He must be in the middle working on something. He must have dropped it. Okay, so that's not what I use. Game consoles. Game consoles do vintage game consoles. Hayden knows those fans of old tech. Okay. There's a Mega 16, a Euro, and a family. Oh my gosh, you can feel what they're supposed to be. Let's look at the computer. I feel like that's one of the most important things. Use computer.
That's Hayden's computer.
Yes, I know.
Most people just use a hand screen or goggles in conjunction with their ROM. But desktop rigs like this are still more suitable to the intensive programming tasks Hayden needs to perform. Unfortunately, no, I don't. And before you ask, I don't think I would be able to break past its security in any reasonable length of time.
What's your class as reasonable? Pushed out. A bit too easy.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. If you'd like to try your hand at digital breaking and entering, be my guest. I actually have a bit less free processing power than a regular ROM, despite my powerful CPU. Much of those extra clock cycles are used to maintain my complex personality algorithms. Hayden's computer has enough spare processing power to run counter-intrusion software if I attempt to slice in. Frankly, even if I did have the power capability, I haven't found hacking to be one of my talents.
Yeah, can't you just know it from the mesh now?
I could, but much in the same way you might learn a task and still have no aptitude for it. I'm not certain I would be able to do the job any better than an experienced computer security expert.
Well, that's still something.
The whole reason humans have always been better at breaking into systems than the systems are at keeping them out is because humans have intuition.
Yeah, but aren't you sleeping?
While computers can only think in straight lines, humans can think sideways and upside down. I lack that ability. Well, I wouldn't say that, but as silly as it sounds, I just don't think I'm very good with computers. I do seem to have some skill with painting, though. Hayden was impressed with some of my pieces, but I'm not sure he has a firm enough grasp of early 20th century abstract expression. That's true. Machines are best at reproduction. Still life, impressionism, photorealism.
That makes a lot of sense.
But I find it more challenging and satisfying to paint what I feel.
Yeah. Let's get back to searching. I'm gonna get stuck here all day, okay? So,
oh, I think I see something under those reference books.
of course, it'd be the books. The last thing to look at.
That device.
Oh.
I find it rather annoying that he prefers to go basic rather than entrust me with his schedule.
Okay, come on, that's a bit ridiculous.
It is well within my skill set, but he claims he does not want me to begin to feel subservient to him. It looks like there's a place here for a physical memory card.
We're looking for a memory card. Is it in the plant? Use plant. Oh, I'm gonna kill the plant. I'm just looking for nice stuff. Technically?
Without the memory card, Hayden spends so much of his time at home building ROMs, as if he doesn't do an...
I'm struggling a bit here. So, we've been over that. We've been over the wrong parts. Am I missing something? Oh, there it is. Yes, we missed it. There it is. It was right there on the floor. I thought I was part of the wrong parts. Okay. So, tablet. Use item on tablet. Memory card. Yes.
Hayden must have removed the memory card in order to prevent his assailants from easily tracing his connections.
I mean, I'm not that smart. I just found out the 4%.
If only he had kept his information stored with me, he would not have had to resort to such crude measures.
The tablet's calendar says he was supposed to meet with someone named Tomcat today. Ring any digital bells?
Not really.
Just got the iPhone jumping stuff in my head now.
I guess we'll have to go ask.
You're going to get in
Says
trouble.
here they were going to meet at a club called Stardust, located in the Castro district. I'll mark it on your city map. We can head over there and ask around about this Tomcat character. Perhaps they can shine some light on why Hayden was snatched.
Perhaps, or we're going to make this worse. Oh. I have a same up.
Oh, excuse me. I still haven't set up a user account for you in my system.
I see.
We shouldn't put that off any longer.
No, I guess we should.
Once finished, I will have an assortment of new ways to assist you. For example, I'll be able to reroute any call or message that you receive while we're out and about. I just need to ask you a few questions.
Go for it.
This is an exciting thing, I promise.
Okay, so we've got a couple options here. You know what? I'm going to be cool with this guy because he seems pretty cool.
Welcome to the first-time user setup for your new relationship and organizational manager, running the latest build of Parallax's live intelligence processing system.
Okay.
I'll need to ask you a few questions, and then you can get right to managing your life with your new ROM. If you have any questions, feel free to consult our online FAQ and setup guide, or contact our support department directly. First, could you tell me your preferred name for use in account creation, online communications, and conversational speech?
Right, so this is where I'm starting to see a little bit of why this is considered a bit of an LGBT. So, your preferred name. Generally they just ask for what is your name. I think your preferred name, that's quite a nice little head nod towards anyone whose gender identity maybe doesn't match up with when they were saying at birth. They will take a preferred name, which is what they want to live by. So, I'm kind of a waiver, so I'm going to put in what I've taken as my preferred middle name, because I wasn't quite sure if I want to change my name or not. So, what I'm still considering if I wanted to change my name, this was one of the options I was considering for my name change. So I'm going to use that as my preferred name for this game account.
Do you wish to keep this name?
Yes.
Thank you. I have input your name. Next, could you tell me which pronouns I should use for you in referential and conversational speech?
See, here it goes. Well, more options. So they've got your basic gender neutral, you got your female pronouns, your male pronouns. Oh wow, they have a custom option and everything. So they really do have a lot of options. So this is why this is revered as such a big flagstone for obviously LGBT identities, because more games really touch on identities out with the binary. And while I identify within the binary, it's nice to see this sort of representation of the game. So we're going to take pronouns.
Thank you. I have input your pronouns.
Perfect.
Finally, could you tell me your preferred diet for use in restaurant recommendations?
Okay. Kosher everything. God damn it, you're omnivorous.
Diet set as omnivorous. Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you for confirming. I have obtained your physical location from GPS and will load local data into my memory as it becomes available.
Okay.
Please review your submitted profile information for accuracy. In review. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, that was relatively painless.
That was very beautiful. That was actually very impressive.
You should now also be able to access the local map of Neo SF. The meeting with Tomcat isn't until later this evening. Perhaps we should head back to your apartment for now. I'm sure we can find some common ground while getting to know one another better.
Okay, so what's
It will
that,
be
guys?
an efficient use of our time together.
What's up? I'm sorry, what's up?
Thank you for escorting me here.
Oh. What's that, guys?
Let's head back to your home.
Head back home, and I'm going to call this there for that episode. We've started to obviously open up why this game has been added into the games I wanted to play this month and to celebrate Pride. And hopefully the rest of the game will be pleasant to play. I don't expect anything to be hugely LGBT representative, but just that little thing, even if that's the only moment in the game, it feels like that's a good start. Because the only other game I've ever seen take on such an open role with gender identity, done it in a
You know,
way.
your crassula ovata isn't doing very well.
We might do for a laugh part of this month. But with that in mind, guys, thank you very much.
Have you been overwatering it?
Yes. And we are going to save here. I don't want to get too much into save there we go, guys. So we have saved our game, and with that, thank you for tuning in today. I hope to see you more throughout the month, as obviously we'll be adding more content. As of current, I don't have an upload schedule, but I will try and upload at least once every day or two. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to FireTypeMedia. You've been great. Take care.